where truth.
To Prince Hamlet!
Your thoughts? Or madness? Or remembrance? I hope you remember. The king, he is dead.
Long live King Claudius!
He has stolen my crown from me.
You forget how to greet a king! Vengeance is mine.
Ophelia. These are strange times in this castle. Be afraid. You will only be safe if you are afraid.
Hamlet, we can escape now. Come. You turned my son against me.
I think Ophelia is dangerous.
They want me to marry another.
It starts now!
Take her!
Vengeance, madness, a kingdom lost.
Nothing as it seems.
Ma'am, it says here you were born in 1908. That makes you 45 years old.
That's right.
Adaline Marie Bowman was born on January 1st, 1908. Many years later, she would begin a family of her own. On a cold winter night in 1935, Adaline's life would change forever. In that moment, something incredible happened. Its effect was almost magical. Adeline Bowman will henceforth be immune to the ravages of time. She will never age another day.
I'd like to ask you a few questions, Miss Bowman.
The next time we see each other, I'll have a new identity. I'll always be your mother, and you'll always be my daughter. Happy birthday, Mama.
You look exactly like this old friend of mine. We were very close.
Don't you miss having someone to love?
It's not the same when there's no growing old together. Without that love is just heartbreak.
I'm Alice. Pleasure to meet you. I'll just wait with you.
Thank you, but I'll manage. Wait!
How do we get in touch?
First time I saw you, I knew I had to meet you. I didn't know when or how, but I knew I would.
How is this possible? All these years, you've lived, but you've never had a life.
I don't know how. Tell me something I can hold on to forever and never let go.
Let go.
I've been running for so long.
Adeline!
I don't know how to stop.
Never was a story of more woe than this, of Juliet and her Romeo.
What lady's that? I swear the sight. I never saw true beauty till this night.
I know this man to be a Montague.
He's Romeo, only son of our great enemy.
In honor of my blood, I'll strike him dead.
I would not let any harm beset him in my house.
Oh, Juliet, if your heart, like mine, is full, then tell the joy that waits us this night.
I cannot tell of what is limitless.
Speak yourself, though she be Capulet. These
Violent passions can have violent ends.
He's Romeo of the House of Montague. Don't let that name be spoken in this house.
You are mine no more. So help me God!
Romeo! Come settle with me, boy!
What have I done but murdered my tomorrow?
At once, exile him hence.
Safety net to hold me now.
There is no world beyond the city's walls, just purgatory. Heaven is here, where Juliet lives. Every unworthy thing may look on her, but Romeo may not.
A greater power than we can contradict has thwarted all our plans.
Fortune, send him back to me.
Take this phial and drink through the last drop, and there will be no sign of life within you.
Give me my Romeo, and when he shall die, cut him out in little stars. He will make the face of heaven so fine that all the world will be in love with night.
We're moving to Paris. We can leave right after the wedding.
Oh, whose wedding are we going to?
Well, yours, dear.
Kiss me, Camille.
All right.
No, not like that. Never mind.
Therese, you're his guardian angel.
It's our wedding night.
I'm too tired, Therese. Mother, I brought you a present. You must remember Laurent.
Yes! Oh, little Laurent. You can stay, can't you?
I would love to stay. The first model I ever had was deaf as a brick. I look at her body. I touch the inside of her thigh with the tip of my brush.
What was her body saying to you?
Brush me again. Unbutton your blouse.
I want to fall asleep in your arms.
You have secrets from me.
If only he'd go away.
People don't just go away.
Not if the going away is an accident.
I can't stand on being with you. You did this.
You let him die. How'd you manage to live and not him? What were you doing?
Why did we kill him?
To be together.
Exactly.
That woman is dying of a broken heart.
From a bleeding wound that never heals.
She's watching us. How badly did he die?
You're out of your mind.
I closed my eyes. I could close my ears. I heard him call my name. Therese!
Therese, it's your move.
It's always the quiet ones in the corner that you have to keep an eye on.
Hello?
Who was that?
The president wishes to see me.
I'd been invited to visit with Franklin at his home in Hyde Park.
Daisy? What a rare treat.
His mother said he needed to take his mind off his work and the pressures of being the president.
What do you say you and I get out of here? Go someplace quiet?
That spring, Franklin showed me a world I never knew existed.
Where's the police car going?
Sometimes they have to catch a crook or something, I suppose.
And soon, we became best friends.
Mr. President, they just left Beacon.
Good. It won't be too long.
No king of England had ever visited America before.
So nice of you to come. Mr. President, forgive me for not getting up.
So Franklin invited them here, to the country, where we could all relax.
Your mother has now told me for the 10th time not to call her Royal Highness Elizabeth.
Do you mind if I call you Elizabeth?
No. No.
It was just one of those.
At the picnic, the president's wife has organized that hot dogs be served as our main dish.
Are they trying to make fun of us?
I don't know.
Just one of those.
It's going to be a big, big success.
Just one of those.
She's obviously his mistress.
Look over there.
The secretary.
They'll see us.
With?
I am.
The king seemed nervous.
Without some help from us, there soon might not be an England to be king of.
We are not going to serve the King and Queen of England in hotels!
It's like a madhouse.
They didn't want me as their king.
I didn't know they voted for that in England.
If there's a war, America could be persuaded to help.
I thought I might have a swim. Come along. I made them all agree. No pictures in our bathing suits.
We think they see all our flaws. But that's not what they're looking to find when they look to us.
You too comfy back there?
Yes, thank you.
I now see how important this weekend was. To them, to us, to the world, to Hyde Park on Hudson.
We could have sold tickets for this dinner and made ourselves a pile of money.
Dépêchons-nous!
Ah, mademoiselle Laborde. Et de sitôt matin. Comment vous dire ma gratitude?
Faut avouer qu'il fait un beau jour.
Aussi y a-t-il longtemps que nous nous promenons.
Aussi, le plaisir d'être avec vous.
Je voulais vous poser une question. Avez-vous déjà été attiré par une femme?
Vous connaissez la duchesse de Polignac?
Tout le monde à la cour connaît Gabrielle de Polignac.
On dit que la reine s'en est amourachée et que ses mœurs sont des plus libres.
Vous savez ce qui me fait le plus de peine, monsieur Moreau? C'est toute cette malveillance autour de la reine.
Si jeune et déjà aveugle.
Vous connaissez pas la nouvelle? La Bastille.
Gloria ne tourneront dans ce château.
Mais que va-t-il nous arriver, monsieur Moreau?
Voilà ce qui circule librement au château.
Liste des 286 têtes qu'il faut couper. Et qu'allez-vous faire?
Je resterai auprès de la reine tant qu'il le faudra. J'ai peur pour elle. Refusez ce que la reine va vous demander. Je ne peux rien refuser à la reine.
Friedrichsstadt. The Elfmeister is expecting me.
This is your office.
The board was very impressed by your report. I decided to widen your responsibilities.
Private secretary.
You're young, but you have all the right qualities.
Herr Seitz, I'm Frau Hofmeister. So we meet at last. You're my husband's assistant, and I'm his wife. Let's agree to be frank with each other.
Agreed.
I always find it strangely moving when she plays this piece of music. Don't you think?
Yes.
He's offered to give Otto extra lessons.
You'll soon have the whole family under your wing. It would be better if you left your present lodgings and moved in here.
1, 2, 3, freeze!
I saw you. It's ridiculous, this great table separating us.
We can't keep doing this.
Doing what?
Lying to each other.
What on earth are you imagining?
The Mexican leadership wants to attract investment from Europe. The door is wide open.
And you're the man for the job.
What? I'm to go to Mexico for 2 years.
For 2 years? No, you can't. I can't live without you.
Why didn't you tell me?
We'll make a vow to each other. A promise to love each other.
Only the passion that touches its abyss can light the tinder of your utmost truth. Only to him who loses his whole self will self be given.
Good morning, sir. I'm a private detective working a case, and will pay you handsomely to look the other way.
You're a what?
Word will soon spread that my father has died. If I don't take this case, someone else will.
I'm surprised you haven't changed the name to your own.
Miss above the door. That would be a sure way never to have any clients.
The streets of London are not what they once were. The city has changed. The crime, the filth. Chasing criminals is no job for a lady. It should be left to the police.
You're a private detective.
I've had no choice but to take the law into my own hands. I found something most interesting. It looks like dried blood.
My clever girl.
Being a detective is a job for a man.
And yet you do it every day, William.
This is my line of work, not yours.
If I'm to make a name for myself, I need as much experience of crime scenes as possible.
Why'd you put up with her anyway?
He will never allow you to work with him.
You've taken a shine to this woman, have you not?
You can handle everyone.
I cannot handle you.
A lady should always act like a lady. On the subject of my fee, it's gone up.
That's blackmail.
That is business.
You are the most stubborn woman that I have ever met.
I have an idea.
So do I.
I'll listen to yours if you listen to mine.
What happens when you catch your villain? Do you hit the scoundrel with your purse?
Trust me. I know what I'm doing.
Seems Lady Susan will finally visit.
Lady Susan Vernon.
That woman's a fiend.
Congratulations on being about to receive the most accomplished flirt in all England.
Excuse me for arriving this way. What a delightful family pose. Mrs. Cross has come with me as my companion to pack and unpack. And as there's a friendship involved, I'm sure the paying of wages would be offensive to us both. My brother-in-law is very rich. In one's plight, they say, is one's opportunity. Sir James Martin. Vastly rich, rather simple.
How jolly. Tiny green balls. What are they called?
Peas.
If my daughter were not the greatest simpleton on earth, she would be engaged to him now.
But, Mama, I can see Sir James is a kind man. But marriage is for one's whole life.
Not in my experience.
May I present Lady Susan?
Delighted to make your acquaintance.
He's handsome, isn't he? In a calf-like way.
Mannering's in town.
Have you seen my husband? Horrid woman. Deranged. But if she were going to be jealous, she should not have married such a charming man.
Does this woman always get her way?
She has an uncanny understanding of men's natures.
I can't help fear that Lady Susan Vernon would destroy every comfort of our lives.
With pleasure. How ungentlemanly.
I'm enjoying Sir James's visit to Churchill.
Churchill, that's how you say it, all together like that. I'd heard church and hill, but couldn't find either. All I could see was this big house.
You promised that you would give up all contact with this woman.
What a mistake you made marrying him. Too old to be governable, too young to die.
Lady Susan.
How dare you address me, sir? Be gone, or I will have you whipped.
Outrageous. Have you never met him?
No, I know him well. I would never speak to a stranger like that.
Squeaks.
You have a gun?
Just robbing the place, you know?
Is that still your intention?
No, it isn't.
Well then, I suppose the polite thing to do would be to offer you a cup of tea. You steal things?
I do steal things, yeah, from time to time. Lately, I've been having a bit of a disagreement with an old boss, though.
Peter Lake. I want to kill him, and I want her to stay dead.
What's the best thing you've ever stolen?
I'm beginning to think I haven't stolen it yet. You are impossibly beautiful.
What is your relationship to Beverly? Are you aware of her condition?
She's dying.
If you don't love me now, no one ever will.
I've been blackening souls and crushing miracles for longer than I can remember.
Yours is the kind of love that makes the world warm and light. The kind of love that can save her.
You'll not be saving anyone.
I smashed into you.
You all right?
I'm Abby. What's your name?
I don't know.
Sunlight comes creeping in.
I've had no memory for as long as I can remember. I appreciate the help.
Stories of what we did. It made me think of you. It made me think of you.
Beverly. Her name was Beverly.
What's happening here?
Why keep me alive?
Maybe there is something you are still meant to do.
He is neither angel nor demon. How is he still alive?
Is it possible to love someone so completely they simply can't die?
You're late. You know, Peter, nothing happens that it isn't supposed to.